All right, so a question we get a lot is, hey, what happens if my steak's froze but I want to cook? So we're gonna take one from frozen and we're gonna cook it on the grill and we're gonna see what happens. Steak sickle. There we go, get some seasoning on there. And we're gonna thaw and cook at the same time. So this is gonna be not quite the same as when we do a regular steak. Get a hold of it here and give it a flip. A little bit of signature love. And lid back down to keep the heat in. What do you call a cow, a head of beef with 3 legs? Anybody? Anybody? Lean beef. I don't know. A head of beef, a cow, not a cow, but a head of beef with 1 leg. It's a steak. Well, still feeling a little bit of ice in there, but it's feeling pretty good. And do that. That's starting to look like a steak until it's thawed all the way through. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see by the time this is done, if those steaks are done, the thawed steaks, get them on the grill too and see if there's actually a net gain in time starting frozen versus thawing in the sink and cooking. So I think we got a couple layers going on this experiment. The smoke's building up, so I need to turn the fan back on. For the 4th and final flip, and we are getting there. A little dark on that one. We were inside doing some video on these. Rolling with the standard, our signature, great stuff. All right, and then remember that was our ribeye. That was the first one. Okay, so that ribeye took about 30 minutes start to finish, and we cooked it gentle. I mean, we started completely frozen, and in 30 minutes we got it warmed up and cooked to an internal temperature of about 118 degrees. We're gonna let it rest. These steaks are gonna be maybe 5 minutes behind it. So really the difference between starting with a frozen steak and taking the time to thaw the steaks out in a sink full of water, there's not really a whole lot of difference. I mean, it's pretty close. Be careful with that fillet. They will literally fall apart on the grill. 110, we're getting there. That one's coming off. That one's coming off. And you got to be careful with the tip of the thermometer. If it gets down too close to the grill, it'll really swing temperatures wide. Just like that. Ooh. Yeah, wowzers. Should be perfect. This again, this is the ribeye. We started cooking this one from frozen on the grill. And then we got a sirloin. This one we thawed and then cooked. Again, we were shooting for a kind of a rare, medium rare finish, which is exactly what we ended up with. This little piece from the grill. And then the filet mignon. And this one we thawed. And we're shooting for a little more rare on this one. Super nice finish through and through. Doesn't get much better than that.